The orb was taken to a place just outside Coriander for protection. At least, according to the last remaining records of Japan.
So, why this little backwater town?
I imagine it was somewhat more prosperous back then.
When would that be?
The chronicles date back over 500 years.
Someone must have taken good care of them.
Japan was founded by a sect that broke away from the tribe of Orb Guardians.
You know your lore.
Common knowledge for a loyal subject.
I didn't know that. Some princess I am.
History fades over time.
Well, shall we go?
So, where's the orb?
It might not be here.
Are you serious?
The tribe that guarded it often moved the orb from place to place for its protection. But the last of the Guardians have died out.
Fine. What exactly are we doing here then?
Silmeria?
I'll give it a try.
More object reading again?
We may find the orb by picking up a trail of psychic energy.
Just one problem. I don't see any objects to read.
If they placed the orb here for safekeeping, they would have needed a strong dais to hold it. Go find it.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the matter? You mustn't speak to me now.
What is it?
Oh, it's, nothing. I'll call you when we find the dais.
It's here! The orb! Amazing. Look at that glow. Hey! Isn't anybody else excited about this?
I am.
That is not the dragon orb. It is a seal stone formed by a geological anomaly.
And what's that?
A mass of energy. It is a substance without matter, normally impalpable and invisible to human senses.
It resonates with my spiritual energy, causing it to radiate visible light. Photons convert energy absorbed from the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil to light. Seal stones are residue formed from the hardened sap that drips from Yggdrasil's roots.
You mean like amber from Yggdrasil?
Call it amber if you will. A seal stone exerts power over the area it is placed. It suppresses the actions of enemies bound to this location and the surrounding areas.
Then, how about if we take it with us for protection?
Seal stones don't just affect enemies. The bearer may also be subject to some change. If you were to carry it, Sir Rufus, then the effects would be felt by all of us.
What kind of effects?
I'm afraid that's just it. One cannot know until one tries.
The tribe that guarded the dragon orb had to be very familiar with these seal stones.
So, they use that knowledge in building palaces to keep the dragon orb safe. Sounds like it wouldn't hurt to take it with us.
Seal stones constantly require a base. During the process of transferring from a dais to another dais, the carrier acts as a base. Seal stones cannot be disposed of, nor can they be held on to forever. At some point, their world-sustaining power will crush the holder.
All right, so I can't handle it. You could have said that from the beginning, you know. Okay, what now? It's your call. Real funny. Thanks a lot, Silmeria. Okay, kids, break time. Why'd they keep it in such an out-of-the-way place?
So that it would not be plundered by the gods or the undead, no doubt. The orb is, in effect, the pillar that supports Midgard. However, a place too secluded is bound to invite the curiosity of mortals.
What in heavens is that?
The remains of tomb raiders. They probably thought they'd find treasure buried here. Sir Dylan?
Sorry, thought you were someone else.
Like who?
I just saw a monster dig into a corpse back there, so I'm a little on edge. But I figure if you were a monster, you'd have peeled off your skin by now.
Arngrim! What's going on?
Just chatting with some colleagues.
Colleagues?
You're treasure hunting too, right?
How dare you! We are loyal subjects of Japan. Don't confuse us with plunderers like you.
How rude of us. As you so deftly imply, we are indeed here to plunder treasure. But we're actually mercenaries. We hunt treasure to make ends meet in times of peace. I'm Leone. This is my partner, Arngrim. It's even hairier in here than the rumors suggest. What do you say we team up? Of course, to make things fair, we'd settle for a third.
Hey! That's not the deal! Huh?
Forget it! We're not here to hunt for treasure. Be off with you!
Dylan! They don't want what we want. What would be the harm in teaming up?
But we barely know anything about them.
They could say the same about us. Wake up! Time to go!
What's wrong?
Nothing. There's nothing on the dais. I guess this is where we call in Silmeria.
You see, there is another ally in our ranks.
What's going on? Have you been hiding something from us?
You will be quiet!
Silmeria? We need you for object reading.
Her spiritual concentration appears to be blocked. Give her space. It's called object reading. She is deciphering psychic energy in the dais.
The orb has been taken to Vilnor.
That's a long way from here.
My name is Leone. We've been tagging along for a while.
I'm Silmeria.
So, she's not the same girl as before.
It's like multiple personalities, right? Souls sharing a single body. I've heard about it, but never actually seen it until now.
It's something like that.
Well, what do you know?
You're probably wasting your time looking for treasure around here. Well, good luck.
Oh, just one thing. By orb, you mean the dragon orb?
And if I do?
Well, we don't need anything that lofty. But could we come along? I've heard the lavish treasures around the orb make plunderers forget what they came for.
I don't see a problem.
Watch your back. Huh?
Stop loafing. We have to set out for Vilnor while it's still light.
No fun taking orders from a grave robber like that, is it?
What did you call me?
Stand down, Arngrim. We're not here to give orders. And I'm sorry if we offended you. Arngrim was merely pointing out that the roads can be dangerous at night. Weren't you?
I've been a bandit and a pirate, but nobody calls me a grave robber.
To them, it's all the same. Besides, it's not like you to get upset so easily.
Not like me, huh?
Do I sense mistrust towards us?
Perish the thought, nothing of the sort.
And you?
No, of course not. Not at all.
What about your friend? Can you use this object reading to read people's minds? Lady Silmeria Valkyrie.
Would you like yours read?
If it would alleviate suspicion, we would gladly oblige, right, Arngrim?
Sure, why not?
It's no use. There's nothing for me to read.
What? Nothing at all?
Oh, I see. So you were suspicious of us.
No, that's not what I meant.
All right. You're not a grave robber.
I'm impressed, though. I never knew that Valkyries could read thoughts in objects.
It is not a Valkyrie's power. It is mine alone.
You know, you're pretty tough for your size.
I have a mission to do.
What mission is that? Would you mind telling me more about it?
I have to find the dragon orb before the gods do, and bring it back to my country. That's it, basically.
Well, that sounds like treasure hunting to me.
We're trying to avoid war with the gods!
Noble reasons to seek a noble prize. You're far above grave robbers like us.
I don't believe that you are thieves at all. You are our allies, and therefore allies of Japan.
It may be a lie, but it's still nice to hear.
Just say thank you.
Mercenaries are in it only for the money. Compliments can't buy anything.
Well, Alicia is the Princess of Japan. Prove yourself, and they might hire you for a decent wage someday.
No kidding?
You don't look surprised.
I'm not. She has a certain air about her. I could almost tell she was royalty.
Quickly, the ring! Put it back on his finger!
What just happened?
A powerful force field surrounds the dais, but it should never cause harm to a human.
Yeah, well, I'm not quite human. I'm actually half-elf.
A god's flesh. The vessel of the gods.
Yeah, whatever. I suppose you knew all along.
What do you mean? This doesn't make sense to me.
My body is a spare reserved exclusively for Odin!
The ring prevents me from aging. Keeps me young so he can transfer into me whenever he needs.
So, what would have happened if you hadn't put it back on?
I've been told my soul will just burn away. This ring keeps me alive, with no hope of rebirth.
I stayed silent about your secret, only for you to go and reveal it yourself.
That's no way to talk to him. After all, he's fighting for your sake.
Oh, really? You came all this way because you need us to succeed.
Can't keep anything from you, can I? Yes, I have a personal stake in your success. If you do manage to take Odin down, then my fate might also change. I've had enough. I've had enough of living like a farm animal in the forest of spirits.
Your secret is out now. So, do you have any problems with everyone here knowing?
There is no fate in this world that is unalterable. We are all on your side.
Spare me your sympathy.
The orb was taken in the direction of Kalstad.
Oh, sad slaves of the gods.
So, does it still hurt?
I'm all right.
I thought I was the only one in the world tormented by the gods. I hope that you won't take this the wrong way. But hearing what you said made me feel a lot better. We have the same problem.
You think it's the same? You've got it so much worse than I do.
When I first realized Silmaria was with me, I was afraid to fall asleep. I wondered, what would happen if she were summoned while I slept at night? Would I never wake up? Would I just disappear? I couldn't sleep. How would it feel if your soul faded away?
Stop it!
I'm sorry.
Maybe you got over it. But I'm still afraid to close my eyes at night.
I don't think the gods will ever grant us peace.
Let's just give it a rest, okay? We gotta find that orb, and give Odin a taste of his own medicine.
The orb was taken in the direction of Krell-Mon-Ferren.
Such a waste.
Was it someone you knew?
No. Just sympathy for one of my kind.
I'll be too busy trying to stay alive to worry about digging his grave tomorrow.
Don't be so cold towards the dead. Someday it might be you.
Yeah, so what?
If you don't mind, I'll help you.
Don't worry about it. You go on ahead. I'll catch up.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say something crazy like, let's go to Krell-Mon-Ferren right away, are you?
Well,
We will rest until daybreak.
Silmeria!
How did you know it was me?
I can tell by your eyes. You switched a while ago, didn't you?
How observant of you. Alicia's not accustomed to long journeys. She's exhausted.
You seem quite fatigued as well.
That's because this flesh is Alicia's. It's not my body. It's an effort for me to remain on the surface.
You should rest.
Forgive me. I've been a burden on all of you.
Hey, you getting all timid on us now?
I'm not as strong as you all think. Mine is an incomplete existence.
Well, nobody's perfect, right?
Thank you. I feel better now. This must be what sisterly love feels like.
I wouldn't know. I've always been alone.
Where are we?
Oh, you're back.
Sorry. I was asleep a really long time.
So Maria passed out from the fatigue. Why don't you try resting for a while? Dawn is not far off.
You're very kind.
What is it?
The treasure that you're seeking?
So Maria.
No, it's me. I trust you, but... Well... If there isn't any treasure around the orb, what will you and Arngrim do?
You're worried that we'll demand the orb as compensation. We won't cause you any trouble.
That's good.
What's all this about Japan taking on the gods?
Japan's grudge against the gods isn't something that just arose overnight. It is said a Valkyrie once forced a wise king to become an Einherjar and took him away. It brought great sorrow to the royal family, and the people as well.
How do you know about that?
Let me guess. Common knowledge for loyal subjects?
Basically, yes.
When did all this take place?
About 200 years ago.
The royal family sure does hold a grudge.
It's not that. Odin has terrorized humans throughout time. He never lets us forget who rules us. The gods have earned the hatred of the people by heaping wrong upon them.
Huh. When did you live as a human?
No more than 100 years ago.
Did I miss something?
Oh yeah. Guess we haven't told you about that yet. Our friend Dylan here is an Einherjar. He was chosen by Silmeria.
You serious?
Hey, stop that!
Oh, sorry. It's just that I've never seen an Einherjar before.
Really? It doesn't take much to impress you, does it?
What does it feel like to have the power and spirit of a god living inside you?
Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Oh, I'm just curious is all.
For a long time, it was a burden. My parents didn't love me. I was alienated, despised, and then banished from the kingdom. I felt as if I was cursed.
I'm sorry.
It's different now. Without Silmeria, I wouldn't be able to save Midgard or my homeland. Or to save myself from my own fate.
I apologize. I should have minded my own business.
It has been taken to the palace of the venerated dragon. Demon that desecrates this hallowed ground, you will find no refuge here.
That's a new one.
Huh. Timid little demon, ain't he?
I've heard there are, in rare cases, tame undead that prefer not to fight. But I've never actually seen one until now.
Whatever. Let's go.
What are you looking at, my lord?
This is no small matter. Do not underestimate the Lord of the Undead. Our lesser deity may not be enough to stop him.
What shall we do, then?
I deem we wait and watch over them for now. All will become clear before long. In the meantime, be happy we've found our replacement for the orb.
It's here! This is it. The dragon orb.
Well,
Right.
Leone!
The orb belongs to Odin. Don't make me kill Alicia!
So it was all a lie.
If I don't stop the orb from falling into hands of fool mortals, things will be far worse.
Is this what you warned me about, Silmeria? I'm sorry, I should have realized.
Leone, what are you doing?
Hrist Valkyrie.
So you tricked me!
Be thankful you could assist in the gods' plans.
Thankful. Stop!
No, wait!
Ever think before you act?
When I know my boss is gonna wrong me, I don't hesitate to write it. That's the mercenary way.
Arngrim, come with me. That will be your reward.
You kidding me? Why would I go with you?
We will take Arngrim. You can subdue his flesh by force, but you won't be able to bind his spirit.
Lenneth might agree to that. But I take my orders from Odin and no one else.
You know the Einherjar who rebelled against Odin still opposes him as one of the undead.
Because you let him get away with it, Silmeria! I'm not so soft that I can't handle one mercenary. You'd best return to Valhalla quickly, before you incur Odin's wrath.
Stop it! No!
What the hell just happened?
Please, forgive me. I was reckless. I cannot fight her on even ground, not while I am trapped inside this body. Though I knew it was Hrist all along, I didn't know what to do. The moment I held the orb, my mind went blank. Perhaps Alicia's thoughts took over.
You could have at least grabbed the orb back instead of just standing there!
There was nothing she could have done.
Hrist Valkyrie was determined. If she thought she had to, she would have set the palace aflame with the orb. You did all you could under the circumstances.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe it. Leonie was a Valkyrie.
Hrist spared your life. There might still be hope for us yet.
Now that they have the orb, the gods will soon come en masse to crush Japan.
You want us to slink back to Japan and just start all over?
I believe we have no other recourse. Lady Silmeria?
They are after Silmeria's soul. By attacking Japan, they'll also be setting a trap.
We'll have to spring it then.
If you're willing to take that risk, I will protect you with all my might.
That goes for me too.
Have courage, Alicia.
Let's go.